Hi, so I want to do a quick review here of this DBPower air compressor and also give you a demo later on as far as inflating the tires. So let me go ahead and go around this air compressor. So you'll see this air compressor has a 3 LED light, and in the side here, what I like about this is that the wiring and the tubes are all tucked away pretty nicely. So you'll see that this actually comes in as a nice handle because of how it has the hidden wires. So you can see here, let me remove the wires itself, and you can see it has a nice compartment in there, as well as for the tire inflation here itself. Now this has a unique plug in that it is a screw-on, so you'll see that it actually screws in to the threads instead of the ones that actually push in and have a snap-on. So this is a little bit different, but once again, what I notice about this particular air compressor is how it's designed to have the wires tucked away very nicely and neatly. And you can see there is attachments for your inflatable accessories, such as, you know, your ball or a inner tube or stuff like that. And here it actually supports different measurements. For us in the US, it would just be simply PSI, so we don't have to worry about this, but you could change it to bar and supposedly kPa. And here is the switch for the light and also for the powering of the digital compressor here. So let me go ahead and demo that right now as far as inflating the tire. And once again, let me do mention that this cord itself is a 10-foot cord. So you can see here just this entire setup here when I pull out. And let me go ahead now and just demo the device itself. And as you can see, there is a target that you could set where it turns off. So the way to set that is actually merely to turn this knob. So you can see I have it set at 38 PSI here, or I could have it set at a lower PSI just by rotating it. So that's a very neat feature. And let me demonstrate that later. As far as the light, when I push the button for the light, there's actually 2 modes here. You could see that the light turned on, or it can have, you know, 3 flashing lights, and pushing it one more time toggles it off. So you can see, and turning on the light and toggling it. and toggling it once again and turning it off. And let me just demonstrate the tire, the tire inflator itself now. So I am gonna plug this in, and as you can see here, that's the back tire. So this wire has, you know, plenty of length, so this wire reaches. And let me just go ahead now and you know, put this down here and just set it so that you can see. So I'm gonna unscrew my tire here, and as you can see, this is something that you turn and screw in. So the good thing here is that there's no second guessing as to what the pressure is. As I am turning this on here, you'll notice it's 36 psi. I have it set at 37.5 is the target, and it stops immediately. So I am simply going to leave it at that. Unscrew it here as quickly as I can. And the good thing about this is that when you're screwing it in, it does give the even pressure. So in those snap-ons, what you're always afraid of is that it's going to get caught in the little knob or notch itself and damage the pin. Whereas for this, you'll see that there's even pressure and you're merely just turning it. So, you know, that's really it. That is the demonstration of this DBPower tire inflator here. And I hope this helps, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.